hello, everyone. My name is Valarie Harrison. This is your Stepping Up and Stepping Out series that airs every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And when I created this series, I had you all in mind because this series was thought about so that it will come and be able to inspire you, encourage you, and empower its listeners to do what? Step up and step out of your comfort zone. And so today, this segment is being sponsored by SharvetteMitchell.com, the MitchellProductions.com. And I just want to thank her for sponsoring this series. And she can be located on North Perham Road in Richmond, Virginia. Shout out to you, Charvette, for your sponsorship. And today, guys, we have a guest with us named Sheya Chisenga from California. And I just want to tell you a little bit about Sheya before I bring her to the stage. Sheya Chisenga, the Woman Christian CEO, is a speaker, leadership business coach, and a sales trainer for women entrepreneurs, coaches, and speakers who are called to make a divine impact with purpose. Sheya is the Chief Executive Officer and founder of It's My Time to Rise Business Institute for Women Leaders and Entrepreneur Centers for Women. With more than 14 years of entrepreneurship, Sheya has dedicated her life to women CEOs, coaches, and speakers to build a thriving business that changes people's lives and create financial freedom and being able to leave a legacy for their families. So I would like to bring to the stage Sheya.
Hello.
Hello, Sheya. You back.
I'm back. I'm excited to be here today.
I'm so glad you are back with us
Yeah.
today. And I thank you for saying yes to being part of stepping beyond your comfort zone. And that's what we're going to be talking about today.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sheya, as a seasoned author, what inspired you to collaborate in the Stepping Beyond Your Comfort Zone, Unleashing Your Inner Greatness book collaboration?
Well, one of the things is, Dr. Val, is that there's always room to share your journey and to share your story. And we always are growing, we're always evolving. And what inspired me was I wanted people to know that they can really pursue, overcome, and really create the life that they desire. And yes, it requires getting out of our comfort zone, doing things that we're not comfortable with. And I felt like me sharing my journey will encourage someone, will inspire someone. I'm always on the other end, helping others share their stories. But this time, I got to write a little bit about mine and being a part of this collaboration with amazing women and this amazing host, visionary Dr. Val yourself. It just gave me the time to dedicate to writing this so people can hear what they can do to move forward, to step out of their comfort zones.
So, I love that, Sheya. That is a blessing because it's all about growing as well,
Yes,
because
yes, yeah.
each time we grow, we have a different perspective. We look at things different because
Mm-hmm.
you are a seasoned writer. So being a seasoned writer, what
Yes.
type of perspective did you see this time different from maybe some of the other times when you were writing with collaborating with other women?
This time I felt more confident. I felt more comfortable, if you will, in sharing my story. I felt I had certainty about what I wanted to share. That was different for me. Typically, you overthinking it or you kind of afraid and you like, oh my God, what I'm going to say. But this
Right.
time it just gave me, I was ready and I was clear about what I wanted to share. And so me being in this space, also because I wasn't on the other side of putting it all together, it gave me the time to really think about what I wanted to share that I believe will encourage women and men who will read our book and my chapter.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
excited because all of you have just been a blessing to me,
yeah,
in this
yeah,
experience. And nobody can tell me that women cannot collaborate and work
absolutely.
together because the
Yes,
world is just big enough for all of us to do the
yes,
things God has been calling us to do. So it
Absolutely.
has just been a pleasure for me to work with you in that
Yeah.
space, you know.
Thank you.
So is there anything that really excited you while you were writing on this particular project?
You know what, Dr. Val, what really excited me was all I got to do is write.
Uh-huh,
I'm
uh-huh.
like, oh Lord, this me just showing up, getting my part written, having an excellent editor was amazing to me. And
Yes.
like I said, been saying, it just gave me the freedom not to it just gave me the freedom to really just really write from my heart and not overwhelm myself with a lot of details. I
Right.
think that was the win for me because again, I've done my own anthologies or whatever, but I felt like this time I could just primarily show up, be a part of it, and really encourage someone in sharing my journey of what have you. So that's what excited me this time. And also, Dr. Val, you made the process so easy. It was so seamless. I wasn't confused. I didn't know I knew what steps to take. You made it so organized that I felt confident that I was making the right decision to be a part.
And I'm so happy that you were a part because it has been a blessing to me to just work with you,
Yes.
as a coach and as
Mm,
a friend. I consider you a friend. We're
yeah.
family now.
Yeah.
You're a
We're
sister to
family
me
now.
now.
You stuck with me, right?
Yeah, we're stuck like glue now, girl. We are
Yeah.
stuck like glue. You can't get rid of me now,
Yeah.
okay?
Right. Absolutely.
So how did you step out of your comfort zone with this particular chapter as when you were writing? What I mean, when you step beyond your comfort zone with this, what was something that was maybe a little different this time? Was there anything different?
Yeah, just being a little bit more vulnerable and sharing my story, my journey, the highs and lows of entrepreneurship, the struggles that social media tends to glamorify or make it glamorous of social building a business. And don't get me wrong, building a business is the greatest joy, but it's work sometimes and it's hard. And being vulnerable to share it, so that
Yeah,
was an uncomfortable space for me to be in. But yet, in my uncomfortableness, it's going to help somebody. It's going to
yeah,
help somebody understand that even though it's uncomfortable, even though there are struggles in it, when we keep moving forward, we'll get to our end goal or our desired goal. And so that was the stepping out of my comfort zone, was being a little bit more vulnerable this time and sharing my
yeah.
story.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, I don't care what we do, there are going to be challenges, there are going to be struggles. But
Yes.
as you encountered those challenges,
Mhm.
how were you able to overcome them?
You know what? There's three things that I tell myself, and this is just over a period of time, is that I am equipped, I am prepared, and I am ready. And I literally tell myself this over and over again. I tell all my clients this: I am equipped, I am prepared, and I am ready. And what I'm thinking when I share that is that I'm enough. I am enough. I don't have to be something that I'm not. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to front. I am enough. And what I'm sharing, it is enough for whoever reads it. Is going to encourage them. It's going to inspire them. And I don't have to pretend, as I said before, to be something different. And so that's the thing that made me feel prepared this time, that I don't have to show up and pretend. I can really understand that my journey is my journey. My story is my story. And it is enough to encourage and inspire someone else.
And that's what it's all about, is that somebody is going
Yeah.
to be touched.
Yes.
Somebody's going to be inspired to
Yes.
do something. Because
Yes.
the thing of it is, we have so many, as long as we keep showing up, we keep showing
Yes.
up. So
Hmm.
people trust that we were going to show up, even if it might look like it's easy, but on the back end, it's a lot of work that you
Yes.
put into it. But we
Yes.
can still show up as our authentic self. I don't have to try to be something that I'm not. I'm just
Absolutely.
who I am,
Yes.
and I know
Yeah.
I am loved by
Yeah.
God. And
Yes.
I love what I do. I love the people that I work with.
Yes.
And
Hmm.
so just to show up and do the very best that I can, not saying that I'm perfect,
Right.
and not saying the challenges, but with the
Yeah.
challenges, even with me, I found they make me stronger
Hmm.
and doing it, and I grow, because as long as whatever challenges or
Right.
setbacks that we have, growth takes place.
Absolutely. And another thing that really helped me be step out of my comfort zone is I don't have to compare my story to anyone else's
For
story.
nobody.
My
That's right.
story is my story, and I don't have to compare myself. I was sharing this the other night. Sometimes we may look at someone else or listen to or read someone else's story and think like, oh God, I haven't been through that, and feeling like what we do or what we've been able to accomplish is not enough. And so I don't have to compare myself. And so that's another thing that I brought to writing my chapter this time in this book.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
like I said, all of you will have just been phenomenal through the
Yeah.
process. And it
Hmm.
has been, I have just enjoyed the
Yeah.
collaborations,
Yes.
working with you and working with all the ladies that have trusted me to go along on this journey, because it's a
Yeah.
journey. So it's
It
not a
is.
it's not
It,
a quick fix, it's work, and it
yes.
takes time. It's not you rush through it and just do something haphazardly. You put a
Right.
lot of thought, your heart, your soul in it,
Yes.
so that somebody will be blessed in the
Mhm.
process of whatever your story is for that particular time. Because we have so many stories. Which
Right.
story are we going to tell this time? You know what I
Ex
mean?
exactly, exactly.
Because I
Yes.
look at myself, I'll be 71 this year. I have so many stories, but
Right,
okay, Lord, which story do I need to tell this
right.
time about my life? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
To be vulnerable, to be able to share,
Mhm.
in that process. So
Mhm.
did working on this project change your perspective about anything?
Um, yes, it changed my perspective in a sense. You just kind of shared it that we're always evolving and we're always growing. And so there's always a new story to tell. It's always a new story to share through our own growth, through our own maturity, through our own experiences. And so that I brought that perspective because sometimes we may say, oh, I already did a chapter or I've already written a book or whatever the case may be. But during the time that I did write it, I was in a different place. So
Right.
this perspective is I now bring 10 years and 14 years of being in business to the table. When I wrote my book the first time, I didn't have that time frame to share, and
Yeah.
so that evolved my thinking in a new perspective in sharing, because you may have one perspective, and then life happens, and
Happen.
then
Yes.
that perspective changes.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
it evolves, it matures you. And so absolutely, those are the things that I share in my chapter about the growth and about the overcoming and the new perspective that I bring to the table.
Yeah. Because I would have never thought that I would be in this space, with being
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
in charge of an anthology. I've
Mm.
always wanted to. I've always was a writer, and I was, in
Yeah.
fact, when I was younger, they told me I couldn't write. I said, okay,
Mm.
well, I need y'all to see that I can
Yeah.
write.
That's
But
right.
things happen in your life, and you be like, it'll come back full front, and you'll be
Right.
like, okay, that was God's plan for me to go through that, to
Hmm.
show, yes, you have what it takes. And all of us, we have what it takes because we have a story.
Absolutely.
We just
And,
have to be
and the
willing.
story is worth telling.
It's worth telling.
It is
Yes.
worth telling. Absolutely.
Because we can put everything we want to put on social media, but when social media go down, it goes down. But
We
when we put
expect
it
it
in a
to be
book,
yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
So let's take a few minute break, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right. You know, I've been advertising about that 2024 Empower Her Women Influencers Summit that's coming up in April 20th, 2024. I need you all to come on out here and join us at that summit. It's going to be fire, fire, fire. Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go on. And Sheya, what advice would you give someone who wants to tell their story in a book for the first time with other authors?
Take action right now. Dr. Val has a perfect platform that can support you, that can help you through the process. I would tell someone you do not have to do it alone. She has all what you need to help guide you, support you through the entire process. And let me tell you, whether it's we say sis or bruh, you have been saying to yourself, "Oh, I'm gonna write my book. I'm gonna write my book." I encourage everyone to start with an anthology. The reason why anthologies are very, very powerful, it is that it gives you the feel of how to begin writing. If you try to do it all at once, it can overwhelm you. But
Yummy.
having
Yeah.
an anthology, being connected in a community with other like-minded individuals, it will give you the courage, it will give you the support, it will give you the confidence to move forward to write your chapter. And so that's what I want to say, is that do not hesitate. This is the moment, this is the time. And for those of you that say, well, I'm gonna wait till next year. Next year has come and gone 30 times, and that book still hasn't been written. And here is an opportunity, a message for you to move forward, to take action and say yes to yourself. Say yes to what God has put in you, and you know that it's time for you to share your story, to encourage and to inspire someone else to live an amazing life.
That is beautiful. Shaya, thank you so much. I said, because I have truly enjoyed, the process, and even I learned something
Yes,
every time. Because
yeah,
if we're not in the mindset of learning something, because we don't
right.
know everything. I don't know everything. I
Yeah,
don't know everything. And I'm always open to
yeah.
learn something new to
Mhm.
bring to the table to help somebody else.
Yes, 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 yes.
You know, so
Absolutely.
how do you hope readers will benefit from the insights shared in your chapter, Stepping Beyond Your Comfort Zone?
I'm hoping that the readers will be encouraged. I'm hoping that the readers will be inspired to move forward. That's my whole entire message, if you will, is to move forward.
Forward, yeah.
To do not stay in a stuck place. Being stuck is a decision, and being unstuck is another decision. And so that is my hope that they will walk away from. Also, my hope is that for that budding entrepreneur, that person who desires to be in business, that it will quicken you to move forward and do not waste any time in taking action on your dreams, desire to be in business for yourself. I am a living witness that
Goodness,
it
yeah.
can be done. I am doing it, have done it, and that
And
you
doing a successful job at it, Miss Shea.
thank you, and be profitable. So that's my desire for our readers to walk away with,
Yeah,
to really encourage you to move forward.
yeah. And I
Yeah.
love that because the thing of it is, it just takes a step.
Yes, it does.
Because,
You don't have to do it by yourself.
you're not in it by yourself. You have someone that's going to coach you through, going to encourage you through it, going to let you know that, look, so what if you spell the word wrong? That's
Yeah,
why we got editors out there.
that's
Okay.
right. Absolutely.
It,
Absolutely.
it's, it's it's okay if you missed the
Yeah,
punctuation mark somewhere. We
yeah,
got an editor that's going to fix all of that,
absolutely.
you
Yes.
know, and
Mhm.
just be who God created you to be and just put it on
Yeah,
paper.
absolutely.
All
Yes.
it takes is a step in the right direction. One step.
It is.
Yeah.
One step.
Yeah, because I know what it feels like to be stuck. I was stuck.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. At one time, but you
Me
just have to,
too. Me too.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, your overall experience during the process,
Mhm.
how was your overall experience?
Well, for me, Dr. Val, the overall experience, one, as I shared before, it was seamless to me. There was not a moment I worried about what's happening next. It was so organized and so prepared that I just felt confident in the project itself. I didn't have to follow us or what's going on, so what we're doing. It was none of that. You kept us abreast of everything that was happening, what we needed to do, how it could be a success for us. You really set us up for success. There's nothing that is missing in order for us to be successful, and that's what the overall experience been for me. There's many people who've done anthologies, and I mean a lot. And this by far has been the best experience that I have had experience in writing my own chapter with you.
Well, I just want to tell you, I am so thankful and
Thank
grateful that you said yes,
Yes.
and to trust me in the process. And
Yes.
like I said, all of you have just been just phenomenal. I love you guys because of your faithfulness to what you were doing, and your heart was in it. It was a
Yes.
heart thing, and it
Right.
was excitement along the way. You know what I
Ab-
mean?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's more to come, more doors opening.
Yes. Yes, it
Yes,
does. Yeah.
yes, yes.
You never,
So
let me share this. You never lose when you are a part of an amazing collaboration that is God ordained. You never, ever lose. It only moves you forward. It only grows your capacity to receive more that God has for you.
for you. Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I love you, Miss Sheya, and I thank you, thank you, thank you for the interview. I thank you for the trust in me and the process. And I just see more things happening for you in
Thank
2024, many
you.
doors opening for your voice to be heard. And you are doing a lot of things out there empowering other women. Because what is people don't understand, it's
Yeah.
enough room for us all. But the
No,
thing of it is to push each other, because all of
yeah,
us need a push sometimes,
absolutely. Yes, we
and to encourage each other, inspire one another, and to
yes.
empower each other to make that move and to step beyond our comfort zone to do something we've never done before. So I
Amen.
thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll be talking to
Thank
you in
you
a few
again.
minutes. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you again for this opportunity. Love
I'll
you
see you
too.
I love you. I'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Well, that was Sheya, guys, and I hope you all. I know you enjoyed her because I love her conversation. I don't care when we get together. She has something powerful to tell me and something to inspire me and encourage me to do something that I haven't done. So, listen up, guys. We've been advertising our Empower Her Women Influencer Summit that's coming up April 20th, 2024. And I just don't want you all to miss out on the opportunity. It's going to be located at the Hyatt House Short Pump in Richmond, Virginia. And I just want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Charvette Mitchell, mitchellproductions.com. And if you want to know more about her information will be at the bottom of the screen. And let me just put up her information. So if you want to give her a shout out, at www.mitchell-productions.com. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Charvette for sponsoring this segment, this show this afternoon. And if you all would like to also get in touch with our guest, Sheya, this is her information, info at the womanchristianceo.com. If you want to get in contact with her about her expertise and the things that she's doing for women out there, get in touch with her. That is her email. And like I said, this series is about to end, but I'm so glad you all came out to listen to us just for a few minutes. And also, guys, if you all want to be a sponsor for the 2024 Empower Her Women Influencers Summit, you can go to my website and sign up to be a sponsor so that you can promote your business, and we will give you a shout out and some other things that are involved. You can go out there and read about what will be entailed if you sign up to be a sponsor and how you would benefit from being a sponsor for our upcoming summit. And guys, I always tell you before I leave is to go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Stepping Out with Valarie Harris. Okay? Go ahead on and press the button to subscribe to Stepping Out with Valarie Harris. And like I said, if you need me for anything, this is my website address right here. You can reach out if you want a 30-minute consultation. If you need someone to coach you or you need a business consultant, I'm available. You can reach out on my website, www.steppingoutwithpurpose.com. If you need me, I am there to help you. I'm your girl if you need some help. But that is it for today. And I thank you for coming out, joining us. And thank you again, Charvette at mitchellproductions.com for sponsoring this segment. And I will be, guys, talking to you a little bit later. Think about this. Embracing your passion will give you the drive, new mind shift, and motivation to leave a lasting legacy that will positively impact future generations. Imagine having the confidence to pursue your passion while stepping out with purpose, unlocking your hidden potential. Here at Stepping Out with Purpose Company, we create clarity by cultivating a brand that offers the necessary tools, resources, strategic planning, and training to help women leaders and entrepreneurs to succeed in their personal and professional development. And working with us, our clients successfully gain stability, become more resilient in facing challenges and obstacles, expand their mindset, and are open to new opportunities that create multiple streams of income. We do this by offering a leadership development coaching program, business consulting, book collaboration and publishing, speaking, and the Stepping Up and Stepping Out series talk show with Talk Time Val. I am Valarie Harris, and I am the CEO and owner of Stepping Out